Hey, well, builders, I get asked so many times a day, how's the real estate market? And that is such a tough question to ask because I can give a general answer and talk about nationwide stats, but nobody really ever cares about nationwide stats. When I get asked, how's the real estate market? People are really saying, hey, how about my community? How about my home? How about my neighbor's home? How about my parents' home? They're really thinking more local and more to their market. So let's dive into that a little bit and look at some actual stats this week. So I'm on top of this every day looking in at this. And the thing that's interesting here is, and I like to pay attention to kind of see what market absorption is doing, is we've got new listings here, 13, and we got listings pending, 14, listings sold, 9. So how do I interpret that and why is that important? Obviously, the list price reduced a lot more here than there used to be. And we still got somebody trying to increase their price here too. Why do we look at this? So the new listing price, or excuse me, the new listings, 13, that's the amount of supply coming on. Sold at the 9 is the amount going off. So if you look at just that number, well, that says that the inventory is increasing. And when it's increasing, that's going to be downward pressure on prices typically. However, listing pending, 14. Those are properties, that big orange bar, that are going into contract. More properties went into contract to sell with a buyer than came on the market this week. So how do we interpret? These numbers are a lot different than they were, say, 4 or 5 months ago. There was just the inventory was so tight and market time, everything was tight. But what that says is that the market is adjusting, at least in my single family example of the marketplace in Seattle. The market is still holding its own for this week. So this changes week by week. It changes if I look at condos. It changes if I look at townhomes. If I look at vacant land, new construction. The list goes on. So when somebody asks you, hey, how's the real estate market? Know that you can kind of say anything because there's so many different ways to look at the market. But looking at Seattle, right now it's holding its own. So let's see how things unfold over the next 18 months. All right, stay strong.